AI exposes the truth. A daughter confronts her family's dark secret. Facts with AI. This is the moment Emma realized her entire life might be a lie. It started with a simple question. One night, she opened her laptop and typed 3 words into an AI assistant. Tell me the truth. What the AI revealed about her family shocked her to the core. Secrets, lies, betrayal, and a question she never thought she would ask. Did my own parents deceive me? Tonight on Facts with AI, we explore a story about family, trust, and the dangerous power of hidden truths. Part 1. The perfect family. Emma grew up believing she had the perfect family. Her father was a respected businessman. Her mother was kind, patient, and always supportive. From the outside, their home looked peaceful. Dinner together every night, family vacations every summer. But Emma always felt something was off. Her parents avoided certain conversations. Whenever she asked about her childhood before the age of 5, the answers were always vague. Nothing special, her mother would say. Just normal memories. But Emma wasn't satisfied. She needed answers. Part 2. The first suspicion. Everything changed one evening at a family gathering. Emma overheard a conversation between her aunt and grandmother. They were whispering, and they stopped immediately when Emma entered the room. Later that night, Emma asked her mother directly, "Why does everyone act strange when I ask about my childhood?" Her mother smiled nervously. "You're imagining things." But Emma knew she wasn't. That night, curiosity turned into obsession. She began searching online for answers, old photos, family records, and finally, she turned to AI. Part 3. Asking AI, Emma uploaded old family photos into an AI analysis tool. She asked simple questions. Who are these people? When were these photos taken? At first, the answers seemed harmless, but then something strange appeared. The AI pointed out inconsistencies. The dates didn't match. The location data was wrong. And one message from the AI changed everything. Evidence suggests the child in early photos may not be the same person. Emma froze. What did that mean? Was the AI wrong? Or had her family been hiding something for years? Part 4. The confrontation. Emma decided to confront her parents. At dinner the next evening, she placed the printed AI report on the table. Silence filled the room. Her father looked pale. Her mother started crying. Finally, her father spoke. "There's something we should have told you a long time ago." Emma's heart was racing. Then came the truth. Emma had been adopted. But that wasn't the shocking part. The shocking part was why. Part 5. The real secret. Emma's biological parents were involved in a dangerous criminal case. Her real father had disappeared. Her real mother had been placed in witness protection. Emma was adopted by her current family to protect her identity. For years, the secret was kept to keep her safe. But Emma felt betrayed. "How could you lie to me for my entire life?" Her mother held her hand and said something she would never forget. "We didn't lie because we didn't love you. We lied because we were afraid of losing you." Ending. The moral question. Emma spent weeks processing the truth. She realized something important. Families are not perfect. Sometimes people hide the truth to protect the ones they love. But secrets always have consequences. Tonight's question for viewers: if your family hid the truth from you to protect you, would you forgive them? Or would you feel betrayed? Let us know in the comments. And remember, sometimes the truth isn't hidden by people. Sometimes the truth is revealed by AI. Part 6. The night Emma couldn't sleep. That night, Emma couldn't sleep. The conversation with her parents kept replaying in her mind over and over again. Adopted. Witness protection. A criminal case. It felt unreal. For 23 years, she believed she understood her life. She believed she knew where she came from. Now everything felt uncertain. Emma sat in her bedroom staring at the printed AI report. Her hands were slightly shaking. The AI had not only identified inconsistencies in the photos, it had also analyzed the background environment, facial similarities, and metadata embedded in the images. It wasn't guessing. It was calculating probabilities. And according to those probabilities, something in her family history simply did not add up. Emma whispered to herself, "Is this really the truth? Or just another layer of lies?" Part 7. The questions that followed. The next morning, Emma sat at the kitchen table with her parents again. The atmosphere was heavy. No one touched their breakfast. Emma finally broke the silence. "Why didn't you tell me earlier?" Her father looked tired, older than she remembered. He sighed. "Because we were told not to." "By who?" Emma asked immediately. Her father hesitated. "The authorities." Emma frowned. "Authorities? What does that even mean?" Her mother wiped her eyes. "Your biological parents were involved in a very dangerous case. We were told the less you knew, the safer you would be." Emma leaned back in her chair. The explanation sounded logical, but something still felt wrong. "Then why now?" she asked. "Why tell me now after 23 years? Her father looked directly at her. "Because you already started finding the truth." Part 8. The missing pieces. Emma went back to her room and opened her laptop again. If AI could find inconsistencies in photos, maybe it could uncover more. She began uploading everything she could find: old letters, family photos, school documents, even scanned copies of her childhood drawings. She typed a new question into the AI system. "Can you analyze patterns in these documents and identify inconsistencies?" The AI processed for several seconds. Then a message appeared. "Multiple anomalies detected." Emma leaned closer to the screen. The AI highlighted 3 major inconsistencies. First, her birth certificate had been issued 2 years after the recorded birth date. Second, the hospital listed on the certificate did not exist anymore, and historical records showed it had closed years earlier. Third, facial comparison between Emma and her adoptive parents showed no genetic resemblance. Emma exhaled slowly. She already knew she was adopted, but the AI was revealing something deeper, something more complicated. Part 9. The doubt. Emma sat silently for a long time. Her parents had told her she was adopted for protection. But now another question appeared in her mind. What if that wasn't the full truth? What if the adoption story was also incomplete? Emma typed another question. If Emma's identity was protected, what are the possible scenarios? The AI responded with several possibilities. One of them made Emma's stomach tighten. Possibility. The subject may have been relocated under protective identity due to criminal investigation involving biological family. Another possibility appeared. Possibility. Adoption arranged to conceal biological family connection. Emma stared at the screen. 2 possibilities: protection or concealment. Those were not the same thing. Part 10. The old photograph that evening. Emma searched through an old box in the attic. Inside were photos from her childhood. Most of them showed birthdays, school events, and family vacations. But one photo caught her attention. It looked older than the others. In the photo, a woman was holding a baby. The baby looked like Emma, but the woman was not her adoptive mother. Emma turned the photo over. There was handwriting on the back, just 2 words. "Forgive me." Emma felt a chill run down her spine. Part 11. Another question. For AI, Emma scanned the photograph and uploaded it to the AI system. She typed, "Can you identify this woman?" The AI analyzed the image, then responded, "No match found in available public records." Emma wasn't surprised. If her biological mother was involved in witness protection, there would be no public record. But Emma asked another question. Estimate the emotional context of the message, "Forgive me," based on historical cases. The AI generated several possibilities: apology for abandonment, apology for forced separation, apology for protective decision. Emma read each one carefully. Each possibility suggested the same thing. Her biological mother had been forced to let her go. Part 12. The unexpected discovery. Emma continued investigating. She searched legal archives, old news articles, anything that might connect to her biological parents. Hours passed. Then suddenly something appeared. A news article from 23 years ago. The headline read, Major fraud investigation targets financial crime network. Emma opened the article. One sentence made her heart race. A key witness disappeared shortly after providing testimony, Emma whispered. A witness. She continued reading. The article mentioned that the witness had a child, but the child's identity had never been revealed. Emma slowly leaned back in her chair. Her mind was connecting the pieces. Was she that child? Part 13. Confrontation. Again. Emma walked downstairs. Her parents were sitting in the living room. She placed the printed news article on the table. Is this about my biological parents? Her father looked at the article. His expression changed immediately. Her mother covered her mouth. Emma knew she was right. Tell me the rest of the story. Her father closed his eyes for a moment. Then he said quietly, Your biological father was part of that criminal network. Emma froze. And your biological mother was the one who exposed it. Part 14. The truth behind the secret. Emma felt overwhelmed. So my mother betrayed my father? Her father shook his head. No, she stopped him. He explained the full story. Emma's biological father had been involved in financial crimes. When her mother discovered the truth, she reported him to the authorities. The investigation became dangerous. There were threats, there were attempts to silence witnesses, and Emma, as a baby, became a risk. So the authorities arranged something drastic. Emma was given a new identity, a new family, a new life. Part 15. The emotional conflict Emma didn't know how to feel. Her biological mother had saved many people by exposing the crime, but she had also disappeared from Emma's life. Her adoptive parents had protected her, but they had hidden the truth. Emma looked at them. Did my biological mother ever ask about me? Her mother nodded slowly. Yes. Emma's heart skipped. She checked every few years to make sure you were safe. Emma felt tears forming in her eyes. She cared about you more than anything. Part 16. The final question. Emma went back to her room one last time. She opened the AI assistant again, but this time she didn't ask about documents or photos. She asked something different. Why do families hide the truth? The AI responded with a thoughtful analysis. Families hide truth for several reasons: protection, fear, shame, or love. Emma read the message carefully. Then another line appeared. In many cases, hidden truth is intended to protect someone emotionally or physically. Emma stared at the words. Maybe the story was never about deception. Maybe it was about survival. Part 17. A different understanding. A week later, Emma sat with her parents again. But the atmosphere was different this time. Calmer, more honest. Emma finally said something she never expected. I think I understand why you did it. Her father looked relieved. Her mother smiled softly. Emma continued. But from now on, no more secrets. Her father nodded. No more secrets. Final reflection. The lesson. Emma eventually realized something important. Technology can uncover facts. AI can analyze evidence. But understanding the truth requires something else. Empathy, context, human emotion. Because sometimes the truth isn't simple. Sometimes the truth is complicated. And sometimes the people who hide the truth are the same people who love us the most. Ending question for viewers. Now we ask you, if you discovered your entire life was built on a hidden truth, would you feel betrayed or grateful? Let us know in the comments, because the next story on Exposed Stories might reveal something even more shocking.